Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. My name is Zarklin, and welcome back for another hour of the Outer Worlds. We're on our way to see the Vicar, get some input on our moral dilemma here, trying to decide whether we're just going to go over and take the power converter, or if we're going to be nice to the people and, try and convince them to come back. The world is absolutely beautiful. I also believe saltuna is people. Walked right by it. Let's go see what the Vicar has to say.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yep, yes it is.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Yeah, it's pretty
Just
curious,
along,
Preach.
Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Listen, man, I just want to get out of here. And here,
What? I thought
Pavati wanted to talk to you.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Not a nice thing, but,
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you.
it doesn't really trouble me. It troubles her.
Always has, if you believe.
And I need my ship fixed. What do you think about him?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons.
You're a company man too, I see.
Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't want to live here. Guess it just depends.
But I am here, not in the deserter camp. So that's not a variable I can account for.
Right, so what do you think we should do, buddy?
Is to save as many as possible. Then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Right. Just talk everybody in.
If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
Now, if it's anything like coming down from the dude I smashed.
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls.
So you want me to steal a
My
book for you?
retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Really? Why you
Just
want something that you're not
please
supposed to
leave it out
have?
of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Right. Because you're so much better than everybody else. What's in it,
It's
man?
a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
You're a curious man, Preach.
It's a beautiful relic of a bygone time. It's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
Yeah, fine. I'll get
Thank
your
you.
book.
If you retrieve it, you can always find me.
I'm all about side quests. Alright, I guess we'll talk later. Let's say we might need a little bit of coin, so I'm gonna go chase down people that owe us some money. Well, not us, necessarily, but get to know some of the people around town and get some money out of them, hopefully. 200 XP for finding the landing pad. Hey, buddy. Think you owe some money.
The law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses.
Not really. I'm not here to back you up.
A truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
The hell are you talking
The
about?
war. The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine. I'm
Skynet?
talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Right, I have no idea.
Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds.
Terminators.
Orchestrating their
Transformers.
uprising.
Refrigerators.
Swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill. Where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
With any luck, I'm getting a power converter, I'm getting on my ship, and I am getting out of here.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Yeah, sure, he'll come with you.
Mechanical repellent. A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple bits for just such a project.
And I'll take out robots for some money.
Saltuna cans mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid. Enlistment fees. Yeah,
I take cash up front.
Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
What do you need me to do then?
Scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Alright, we'll see if we can pick him up on the way. Any
Mechanicals
easy way to
got a
kill
weak
it?
spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Exactly, very technical. Alright. Have fun, buddy. Hey, you. Money.
Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile.
Oh, whoops. Forgot to change.
There a reason you're running around outfitted like one of those monsters? Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Ah, you got the plague there.
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Listen, I'm just here for the money, but you seem a little nuts.
I'll pay
Dude's
the fees.
nuts.
I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see your way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
More side quests? Guess it
Couple
really
hours
depends on what you
every
need.
day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Yeah, well, you just stay here, buddy. So it looks like we're just picking up side quests from everybody. Oh, it's you. Pay up.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Shit. Silas still on about that? Here, take the
Yes, he
fees.
is.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me.
Ah,
Shame, though.
one of those.
Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
30% more reliable.
Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Oh, jeez. What
I'm
is
quite
wrong with
serious.
these people?
In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
He's a human
Well,
being.
excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for you.
These people are insane. They're absolutely insane.
Which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Oh,
You, money.
But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Oh god, you're one of those.
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, I'm clean.
So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
That's so weird.
Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does.
So
we make you presentable.
You're the mortician and you cut hair.
Fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
Yeah. You just
As
need to
broke
give us
as
the money.
pie crust friend, bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Yeah, you're not exactly
Edgewater
prosperous
is
here.
built on the discipline and sacrifice of its people. Say what you will about our town, but we all pull together. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Not a bad idea.
Just tell him you pay him later.
I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do.
We'll keep this going. I need you in my good graces, because I'm going to get shot a lot.
Give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Can you come work in my medbay?
Much obliged.
Hey, Gravedigger. Let's have a talk.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble? Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room. Well, that's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
There we go. There you
You know
go.
about Eugene? How?
You left the back door open.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of
Dude,
Spacer's
you're not
Choice.
making this easy.
I can't
Trying to be
ask
nice
Silas
here.
to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Yep, you sure
Are
can.
you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
This place is so screwed up.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit?
Yeah, sure is. Here.
Yeah? What about him?
There's your IOU. Dig 'em up, buddy. You need to pop them teeth out.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was
Oh,
gone.
yeah, there we go.
Spirited away, vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
Alright, we have enough of this. These conversations are absolutely amazing, and we could do them all day, but that's not very fun for anybody to watch now, is it? Now, this is what I'm curious about. I put on Marauder gear. Will they shoot me? I have on Marauder clothes. Are they passive? Nope. Goodbye. Okay, well that answers that. Slightly disappointing. I was really hoping for the Marauder outfit to make these guys at least a little bit passive.
Come out and play.
Oh, we made somebody mad. Uh-oh. I should really be more careful. Nice.
That's the last of them.
Quite sure I pulled that off, but I'll take it. So many marauders. Can I pick them off from here? Oh, she is just going after him. Go, Pravati. The botanical lab. Well, this place looks like it's been just,
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Trust me, I am trouble.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move
Well,
along.
I got Pravati with me. Do you know her? Where is she?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
Well, I'll keep an eye out for her.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might
Because
be
we're a
out
good guy.
scavenging.
But we're a bad
That
guy,
ain't
but we're also a
exactly
good
her
guy.
talent. Can't imagine where she's gone.
So many
Hell's a
side
wide
quests.
place. She could be anywhere.
I'd easily see myself dumping hundreds and hundreds of hours into this game. Adelaide. Well, isn't this fancy?
It's so pretty.
Hey, Adelaide.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice.
Well,
Whatever
aren't you
your
just
troubles
nice?
with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
I need power.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's...
That sounds delicious.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Because I need to leave.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If
I don't
you're
want to
going
war
up,
with the whole town, lady.
you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Well, lady, I'm no hero. I just want to get out of here.
Well, if it's all the same to you, then you ought to divert power over to us, shut down Reed's cannery, and scrap it for parts. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Question is, what would Mal do? Hey, buddy. Looking for Zoe.
We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout, too. Something
Got all sorts of canid. Yeah, I want to know about this person who went missing. We're going to try and find her.
Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off. Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
What do we got? Right, so this looks like when she was leaving. What else is going on here? Is there anything else? Just one note? Another note? She ran away. She ran away to fall in with the Marauders. Bandit Queen Zoe. We'll knock this one out first. I believe this was... Oh. I believe this was the medicine one. This is... Just come in the front door, huh? I mean, I've got a gun, but... Can we take him down? My stealth is really low.
Hey, here we go!
Did we alert anybody? Oh, we actually pulled it off. Oh, hello. Hello, beautiful. How many rounds we got in this bad boy? Oh, yes. Undo the bars. It is on. Here they come. Don't mind if I don't. It's a little slow. Really, you coward. Oh, yeah, shock him. Good job, girl. Really? Come on. Come on, why aren't you going down? There we go. Man. Well, no sense in hiding now. Thank you, Pravati. Whoops. Pistol is actually fairly effective for what it is. Alright, let's go get Preacher Man's book. In this dystopian wonderland. Relocate the cannery, huh? Let's go find Zoe. The warrior woman, or bandit, whatever she wants to call herself. Whoa, they train the dogs. Wow. That hurt.
That's the last of them.
Thank you, Pravati. There you are.
Wow. You put those marauders in the dirt quicker than the masked marketeer. Teach me your ways.
I thought you were running with them.
What?
Come on, people
You
are
mean
looking for you.
Adelaide's little
So, I apologize. I am not sure what anybody missed. Apparently, my hard drive filled up from the capture. So, we are back to Zoe. And let's get back to this conversation.
Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere.
Can I hire
This
you
is
for
where
my
I
ship?
belong.
Come on. We got high persuade.
I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me.
Oh, they did.
Wait, you're telling me he's got a copy of the Masked Marketeer? Why didn't you say so? I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is going to be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Just want to understand
I'm
what you're
great at
doing
clarifying.
out here.
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
How'd you pull that off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it. I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
Right, exactly. Or because, you know, you brought them food and drugs.
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
Let's see. What else do you have to say?
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
Never mind. At least that's a save point. Okay, so this is not going to go well.
Stand and deliver! Always wanted to say that.
Take out that other arm.
Can't get past that armor.
No, that armor is a little tough. Come on, reload, reload.
Not working.
Oh no, but I want his armor.
Get past that armor.
There we go. He was tough. I mean, all of that, and I don't get your fancy armor? Yeah. Well, folks, that's all the time I have for tonight. I apologize for the technical difficulties there at the end. If you stuck around this long, I appreciate you. If you liked what I'm doing here, make sure to hit that like button. If you want to see some more of it, go ahead and hit subscribe. Hit the little notify button so you know when I get some more Outer Worlds or anything else that I feel like doing up. Have a good night. Thanks. Bye.